Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Lindsay, the National Educator for evanhealy. And today I am joined by our beautiful holistic estheticians, Joan Uemura Shure, Jennifer Bertrand, and Shirley Aiken for our winter skin ritual. You're truly in for a treat today, so I hope you enjoy. So we are today going to have two different masking techniques included in our ritual, both a clay mask and a Shea mask. And then we will also have our signature facial massage featuring layers of HydroSoul oils and butters. So one of the things we're gonna think about today being a winter skin ritual is the concept of holistic skincare. And as a holistic skincare company, we work with the rhythms and physiology of the body. And also we take into account nature and its cycles. So in that way, we practice seasonal skincare, which can be incredibly nourishing and helpful to different skin themes we might see throughout the year. We can bring biodiversity to our skincare regimen throughout the year by changing up our products and ingredients to diversify and biodiversify the different antioxidants, essential fatty acids, phytonutrients that we're utilizing on our skin. So we have different plant allies that truly stand out throughout the different seasons. And so when we think about winter skin, we're thinking about cold and dark and maybe a time for a little bit more self-care and slowing down. And we also think about different plants. And so one of the plants we're going to feature today is frankincense, boswellia. And so throughout the treatment today, we'll be utilizing products that feature frankincense. This ancient resin has been used for a millennia, and it's so divine. And I find it to be incredibly meditative and relaxing, as well as incredible for the skin. As a resin, it helps to seal in the moisture that we might feel in the winter, the moisture loss that we might feel in the winter. We're also going to be featuring omega-9 rich plant oils, things like argan, we have olive oil, avocado, and then shea butter. And so dry skin has been found to be deficient in omega-9. So you can see why we would reach for these incredible plant allies that are omega-9 rich, these oleic acid rich oils. And so some of them we'll be utilizing today also with the frankincense included in them. And then shea butter. Shea comes from the inner nut of the ancient and sacred shea tree. And we consider this one of the best allies for winter skin. And so it's nourishing, it cocoons our skin. It also is going to prevent trans-epidermal water loss that we might see during these winter months. So every step in this ritual is featuring all of these incredible winter skin plant allies. And so to start off the ritual, Jennifer Bertrand will be joining us, and she's going to kick it off with our cleanse to start off the beautiful ritual. So welcome, Jennifer.
Hi, Lindsay. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here to help create the seasonal skincare ritual. This time of year, my skin really struggles too. It's cold and windy here, and I really find that my skin needs a little bit of extra love. So I've done a few things in my space to help me remember not to rush through and be present and really take this time for myself. I lit a candle, I have some incense, I have some tea. But the first thing I'm going to do is prepare my skin for a cleanse. And I'm using, of course, the frankincense hydrosol. I really love like the deep, resinous, woody, and protective aroma this time of year. This also helps my skin feel toned and firm and pairs perfectly with any of our oil serums. While I tune into my breathing, I'm going to set an intention for our time here together, and feel free to do the same if you like. So the product that I'm using for cleansing is the Nourishing Cleansing Oil. And I really love this oil for removing makeup if I'm wearing it, and I am wearing a little bit today, or just to clear away any dirt or grime from the day. I love that this cleanser doesn't contain essential oils for those looking to minimize the use of those in their skin. But to continue on with our frankincense theme, I'm going to pair this with our neroli frankincense body oil, which is so delicious. It really has kind of the sweet floral aroma from the neroli, and of course the resinous incense aroma from the frankincense. And it is safe to use any of our body oils or butters on the skin. Just be sure to pair, of course, with HydroSoul. So we can spend a minute here just beginning to soften and loosen congestion in the skin. Every step of this facial will help lift and clear debris from the pores. Okay, so I think that's a good thorough cleansing. Now I'm going to remove with our linen face cloth, and I have added a little bit of the body oil into my compressed water as well. And you don't have to use the linen face cloth, of course, but I do like to have separate cloths for my face that I use for my body. Since I am wearing makeup, after this, ordinarily, I might also double cleanse and follow up with one of the cleansing milks, but that's not necessary. And since we're continuing on with the full facial ritual, I won't be doing that today. But now would be the perfect time to double cleanse if that is something that you enjoy doing. Okay, did I get it all? I think I did. Now I'm going to finish up with generous amounts of the frankincense hydrosol again. My hands are wet. And remembering to press gently into the skin. And that's it. Now my skin is ready for the next steps of our facial ritual, and I'm going to pass it on to my friend and talented esthetician, Joan. Thank you so much for spending your time here with us today.
Thanks, Jen. Okay, so now we're gonna do our clay mask. So I'll start with some frankincense hydrosol. So let's do about like 10 pumps, and then let's put some on our face too. And I'll take about even amounts of clay. So this is about I think about 1/8 of a teaspoon. I'm using the rose clay, and then some of our Argan Intensive Oil Serum just for added benefit here. And we'll mix that up into a really nice creamy consistency. I think I've got to add a little bit more clay. So that looks nice. And let's just give ourselves another saturation of hydrosol. And we'll just press that in before we apply our beautiful clay. So our clays are amazing. They come in this dry powder form that you mix up fresh every time you want to do a mask. And they're so intelligent that they know to only get rid of the dead skin cells. So it's going to leave the acid mantle, which is your skin's protective layer, of oil, which is sebum, and water, which is perspiration. It leaves it intact. And this rose clay itself is so beautiful. It like refines your pores. It gives you a really beautiful exfoliation. Bring it down my neck a little bit. It decongests slightly and just makes your skin so soft. During this time of year, we have a little colder weather, so the heater's on. So dry in the house now. So just giving a really nice, gentle exfoliation before we do our Shea mask. And so while this dries, I thought I would share some music with you and do it's a mantra, little meditation. So the Gayatri mantra it's an ancient vigil that connects us to light. So inner light and the actual sun and inner wisdom and higher knowledge. And it's said to affect the chanter as much as the listener. So if you know it, chant along. If you don't know it, you can go ahead, relax, and just have a listen. So we'll do this like 3 times or so while our mask dries. So we'll remove our mask now. So whenever you remove the clay, you always want to re-wet it so it's easier to take off. A really easy way to do this is to just hop into the shower. But a really good saturation. And I have my hot compress here. And I did a couple pumps of sweet blossom body oil into my compressed water, making it smell amazing. This also has frankincense in it. So we're just going to compress and then just really gently removing the mask. Just revealing really great, soft, clean skin. I'm going to hand this over now to Shirley Jo. Thank you.
Thank you, Joan. That was so beautiful. I feel so relaxed now. And now that our skin is nice and clean and exfoliated, it's ready to receive a very nourishing, nutrient-dense mask and a massage combination. So I am going to begin by using our frankincense hydrosol, and you can use whatever hydrosol that you have, but we want to saturate our skin now and really address the water element in our skin since we have oil glands and sweat glands. So we want to plump up our skin even more with more hydrosol. So I'm going to gently mist my face and take a nice deep inhalation and exhale any tension that you have left in your body. And now I'm going to use our whipped neroli and frankincense body butter. Of course, it is absolutely wonderful for the face as well. And I'm going to take about a nickel size scoop and a couple pumps of our neroli frankincense body oil. This is such a beautiful honeyed, sweet aroma, and just a couple pumps of it into the palm of my hand, really for the aromatherapy effect, but also just to give a nice slip. And we're going to emulsify between our palms and just warm it up and get it nice and warm. And now we are going to lovingly press into our face. Your neck, forehead. It smells so good. I'm going to bring it down onto my décolleté as well. With slow, full palm movements with a nice, steady, even pressure. And I'm going to begin in the third eye area and on the bone of my nose with the tip of my hand and just move all the way up using the whole full range of my palm up to the heel of my palm and to the crown. And I like to do hand over hand motions slowly, just going right over the third eye, slowly. And the forehead can really take a lot of pressure. We hold so much tension and stress in our forehead. And I like to do this several times. And then just begin to move across the forehead to the temples. Now coming right underneath the eye and above, right on the cheekbone, move right up to the temples. And sweep slowly, moving some of the lymphatic fluid underneath the eye area and in the face, outward. I like to put a lot of pressure here, not a lot, but just a nice, steady, even pressure. It just feels so good above my cheekbones. And now I like to take these, I like to split apart my fingers and go right above my lip and right in the crevice of the chin, right underneath the cheekbone, all the way to my ear. Again, right up to my temple, and have some nice pressure right in there. And now, starting right at the chin, we're just going to move up the jawline and give a nice amount of circular pressure to the jaw muscle. The self-massage is so nice and so important. It really helps to move the lymph down to the lymphatic drainage areas. So we're going to come back and let's do it again. And then down our neck to our collarbone. And one more time. Now I'm going to come over with my hand and I'm just going to give nice circular motions with my whole palm, my whole hand to my neck, to the side of my neck. That lymph, move it down. And then just come up and give your ear some love. You can spread apart your pointer finger and your middle finger and come right up, cradling your ear. And you'll find a bump in the back of your ear going all the way up. And it's nice to just give a circular motion and massage that area. Come down to the collarbone. Let's do the other side. Nice, big, round, soft motions and circular motion. And up to the ear. Go ahead and give some circular motions to behind your ear. Down to the collarbone. If you want to massage your décolleté, that's always so nice too if you have your skin available, like I do. And now we're going to come back up and we are going to go back up to the forehead again, over the third eye, right to the crown. Now let's go right to the eyebrows. So right underneath the beginning, the start of your eyebrow, let's just pull up a little bit and move down to the temple area. Let's do this 3 times. Right on that orbital bone, you can feel a little crevice and you're just going to pull up with your ring finger. Coming down right there. One more time. Okay, so now one more time, we're going to come up and we're just going to use all of our fingertips now to just press the crown of our head, the very top of our head. Releasing any more tension, let's take a nice deep inhalation. So what we've done is we have helped to remove any more dead skin cells. We've helped to remove lymphatic fluid in our face and create a nice flow. We have helped to loosen up any congestion and remove toxins. And so we're going to spray with our hydrosol one more time. Another nice deep inhalation and exhale. Now we're going to take our towel, a nice warm barber towel, hand towel, and compress. The warmth of the towel and the water all work synergistically with the nutrient-dense plant oils and butters and help to drive those nutrients deeper into our skin. And then also, we are removing all of those toxins and dead skin cells and revealing just fresh, nutrient dense skin that is just so radiant. And let's go ahead and spray one more time with hydrosol. Our skin is so intelligent, it really is able to just absorb what it needs and then relinquish the rest. So now to seal everything in, I'm going to use our patchouli frankincense rejuvenation balm. And this is so lovely, smells amazing. And I'm just going to begin at my jawline and move up. At this point, you can put on any balm that you have or a serum if you'd like, just to finish things off. You might feel that your skin is absolutely as moisturized, hydrated as it needs to be, and you don't even need a finisher. But I like to finish things off with this balm. And target certain areas that are a little bit more dry this winter. And again, more hydrosol. And I'm just going to press in. That frankincense is so grounding and so meditative. And now I'm going to adorn myself with our beautiful neroli perfume. And this is just such a sweet pairing with all of the beautiful products that we've used. It is so beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us today. And now I'm going to ask everybody to come back and join me. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Joan, Jen, and Shirley Joe for sharing your incredible knowledge and skills and medicine with us all today. I know I'm looking forward to rewatching this and setting aside some time to go through each of the different parts of this beautiful ritual. And for everyone that joined us today, you know, feel free to substitute any of your other evanhealy products in for any of those steps. We just wanted to really highlight those that really, you know, symbolized winter and resonated for us in terms of healing and nurturing our winter skin. But you can mix and match anything you have from evanhealy to follow along when you rewatch this. And please join us on our evanhealy Truth Seekers Sanctuary Facebook page. We'd love for you to join us there. And stay tuned for other events that we have coming up. So thank you all for joining us. And thank you, ladies, for sharing. We appreciate you so much. All right, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your day and enjoy.